Bright Suns, everyone. We are live. Happy Friday. My favorite day of the week, probably. But yes, Bright Suns, or actually, no, it's evening. Rising Moons. Hello, what am I saying? Rising Moons, everyone. Welcome in. We are opening up another day on the Advent sock calendar, the Harry Potter sock calendar, 15 days of socks, or 15 days of socks miss, as I'm calling it this year. As you're popping in, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Also, make sure that you select all notifications so that we never miss when I go live or post a new video. Also, yes, I do have a new haircut. I got the bangs cut so I can see you all. Not that I can actually see you. Anyway, I got my haircut today. Fun things. I also have some other stories about today later. Oh, you're popping through to say hello. Come here. Gina is becoming quite the fan of the stream, apparently. Yes, my little baby. Can you say hello? Showing your cute self to everyone on the YouTube. Yes, you purring fluff ball. Yes, you're purring fluff. You are a fluff. Oh my goodness. Oh man, look at her. She is. Her tummy is out and everything. Oh my gosh. She is being so silly right now. Anyway, I have some prints from like one of visitors that I wanted to show you guys. I ordered them a while ago. I think it was like during their Black Friday sale or something. At the time I ordered them, they were on sale. And I finally got some poster frames for them and put them in the frames. So they look really nice. They look awesome. So I can't wait to show them to you. But we're going to do some socks first, or maybe we'll just pet a cat some more. I don't know. Hit the like button if you like the cat. Let me know. Gina's the best. I have another kitty who looks exactly like her. Her name is Sydney. And they're named after two Pittsburgh Penguins hockey players because we are in this family, we are fans of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Because my dad is from that area. So, yes, she is named after Evgeny Malkin, and Sydney is named after Sidney Crosby. So, anyway, a little bit of sports talk, but yes, my little baby. Well, actually, she's not that little. She's kind of a chonker now, but that's okay. She is my cute little kitty. Anyway, she's on my legs again, so this is going to make trying socks on a little difficult, but we can at least open up the box. So we have 4 days until I leave, but it is 5 days until I arrive in Orlando. So because of that, we're going to be opening up this square. Let me slide that up there. Square number 5, which looks like one of those really fiendish, pesky Cornish pixies. So we're going to be opening up that. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I think the chat is working. It was working yesterday, so let's hope it's working again today. But anyway, I wish the mic were closer to her because she is purring very loudly. Are you a happy kitty? Are you a happy kitty? You can't see her, but she's in my lap. Anyway, right, here we go. Opening up the box. Opening up the box. This is the most difficult part of the video. I know probably Resort TV 1 is probably still live right now. So whether you're watching this now or watching this in post, I appreciate you being here. Okay, I'm just going to slide it out from underneath. It's too difficult at this point. So there we go. Look at that. Cornish pixie. Exactly. I was right on the money with that one. Da-da-da. That's a creepy looking little guy. Oh, that's okay. Look at that like devilish, fiendish little grin there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, actually, fun fact about the Wizarding World: if you get an interactive wand, I don't know where this would be in Universal Hollywood. I don't know if it's the exact same layout on both coasts, but I know the one in Orlando. There's this like, I can't remember what store it's in front of, but actually I think it might be in front of is it in front of the Leaky Cauldron? Or no, it's like the potion supply store or something, I'm gonna people are gonna say like, well, you don't know your Harry Potter stuff. I don't remember what the heck Diagon Alley looks like, but it is in Diagon Alley. There is a spell where you magically tip this pot over and you see some Cornish pixies inside that are the ones tipping the bucket, or the pot, or the cauldron. I think it's a cauldron. Anyway, I can look it up for a second. Let's see. Cornish pixie spell. Harry Potter. Universal Orlando. Let's see. Face ID. Hello. Come on. Work with me. There we go. All right. Yay, Google. All right. Cornish pixie spell Universal Studios. Orlando. Hopefully something will come up. Okay, there we go. All the magic Harry Potter stuff, and maybe not. Maybe it won't list the thing. Interactive wands magic. There we go. Now we can look this up what the spell is, because this is gonna bother me until I remember what it is. So not that. See, there's like somebody posted a very helpful article. Anyway, there's some. Yeah, I tried to find the spell list. I can't find one. So anyway, we're gonna try on these socks now. So here we go. Ooh. And I just dropped my phone. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna try these on again since it's been a minute. There we go. Cornish pixies. Ta-da. Slide that one off. See how these fit. Yeah. They fit all right. These feel way looser than some of the other ones, but that's okay. Again, rather have them fit too big than too small. So, and they'll probably shrink in the dryer. But anyway, there we go. There's the design. Nothing special on the bottom like the ones that said Harry Potter, but anyway, it's interesting. These don't have the floral design like the other ones. So I don't know. Interesting, but okay. Let's look at some of these amazing prints now. Now that we talked about the socks. But anyway, so here we go. Print number 1. All right, here we go. And turn it around. Ta-da! So there we go. It is there an Arendelle print. It says Visit Arendelle on it. And for those of you, I know, I'm sorry, the glare because of the frame. But for those of you who may have heard of Lake Buena Visitors before, they do mainly make t-shirts, and they have their own Etsy shop. And this the prints that they made, these are actual t-shirt designs that they turned into these lovely art prints. Okay, that's a little better, so you can see it without the glare. But anyway, this is really, really cool. I'm a big Frozen fan. I love this art. I love that it has the ice palace on there. It's pretty awesome. So I really like this. And it kind of is also a nod to the wall that they have in Disney Springs. That's like by the Christmas store that has like the holiday greetings from Arendelle, I think, or something like that. And it has, on it Elsa, Olaf, Kristoff, and Sven on it, which is really cute. But it kind of is like Visit Arendelle instead of greetings from Arendelle. So anyway, and the second one, here we go. Y'all know I'm a big Star Wars fan, so of course, there we go. The Millennium Falcon operations manual. Look at that. That looks really, really good. The fastest ship in the galaxy. Well, technically it would be fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, but I'm pretty sure they couldn't get away with that. So anyway, look at that. So this is really, really cool. It kind of does look like like the cover of a blueprint for the Millennium Falcon. Probably the most famous Corellian freighter that's out there. But yeah, I really like this. I'm probably going to put these in my office downstairs where I do a lot of my Zoom teaching eventually. I just have to wait till I'm done filming or see if it'll hide behind the backdrop that I have down there for the film I'm working on, because the backdrop is a little see-through, so I probably can't hang those up yet. But I think that's where they're going to go, just because there's like just white walls down there. So it'd be nice to have something to spruce it up a little bit, since I know I'm going to be down there for a while. Yeah. Good stuff. But yeah, that's kind of those are the prints. I also have another one, but I wanted to leave it in the packaging. I happened to via an auction, I got via an auction that was supporting the cast member pantry. I got this one of the serigraph attraction posters for Frozen Ever After, and I have it, but I don't want to open it. I don't have it framed yet, so keep an eye out for that. I do have another print that I'm going to show you. It's really gorgeous. It's downstairs right now, though. I don't have it up here. But anyway, I think this one is just so cool. Like, I still can't get over it. As a person who is a big Star Wars fan, I think this is really neat. Again, sorry because of the glare, because it's already in the frame, but I just love this, and I hope like One of Visitors does more of these. Unfortunately, like with these prints, they might already be gone. I don't know for sure, but go check their Etsy shop. These prints of their t-shirts are also on, they sell these on Etsy too, but they only make 100 of each. So if you want one, go and get one. And I honestly, I think these are just a really cool way to have some Disney themed art in your home and support a small business. But anyway, shout out to Chris and Maria. I don't know if you're gonna see this, but if you do, shout out to you guys. You're awesome. Anyway, yeah, so that's the socks for today. So I have now for the story. So sorry that the live stream time was a little weird starting it. I was going to start it at 9:30, and then because reasons that I'll explain in a minute, I moved it back to 8. So I've been dealing a lot of issues with getting our magic bands and making sure that they're here on time for the trip. Now the problem, so for those of you who don't know how this works, if you order magic bands from home, they ship it typically 30 days before you arrive. And normally in normal circumstances, like pre-situation times, that would be ample time for wherever you are in the States, or if you're coming from overseas, for those magic bands to get to you and you have them and they're ready to go before you get on the plane to go to Walt Disney World. But however, because of the situation, apparently there's been lots of delays, and still even delays from people trying to send stuff for the holidays with the Postal Service. So, of course, because we check in on January 7th, well, when I ordered these, our original check-in date was January 17th. We moved it a day earlier to the 16th. But since it was originally on the 17th, they sent it out, I think the shipping, if I remember correctly, it said December 15th, which makes sense. That's just a little over 30 days before the trip. I think I ordered them maybe the day before, just so I knew that they would ship out at the 30 days. Just as a little Christmas gift to everyone that's going, so we can all have some nice magic bands, since they're not free anymore. They're not complimentary for hotel guests or annual pass holders anymore. But anyway, because of that, I want to get them for everybody. And so I did. And, of course, we're leaving on Tuesday night to start the drive to Orlando. So, of course, I was getting worried, this week I hadn't seen anything on the tracking information, like I saw the only thing that was on the tracking that said it was December 15th, that it was picked up by a shipping partner in Davenport, Florida, where they ship from. That's and that was it. So then I had to call Disney. I think this was like Monday or Tuesday of this week. And I was like, I'm a little concerned. You know, I don't know where these are. Like, is there anything that you can tell me? Blah, blah, blah. And the very nice cast member, of course, looked at this tracking information for me. She didn't know what was going on. And so she got her people to do something. And, you know, she said, okay, well, so we just like contacted them, blah, blah, blah. Like, to, you know, I can't remember the exact conversation, but she basically, the point, she said, like, if they don't arrive by Friday, we'll call you back and, you know, we'll reroute them to your resort hotel. I was like, great, awesome, no problem. So then the day after that, I see that it's made progress into Georgia. Now, mind you, this is like this week. This week, it took like 20 days at least for this thing to make any progress at all. So it's in Georgia, like, and then the latest update, which was from the 5th, which I think was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday was the 5th, was that it was in York, Pennsylvania. And it had departed York, Pennsylvania, and now there's no other tracking information about it. So, of course, it's now Friday the 8th. Again, no updates since the 5th. I called Disney once. The cast member basically, she looked at my information and said, oh, the only thing that you can do is call this like 1-800 number, which essentially is like the like My Disney Experience number specifically for Magic Bands and like that, account. I realized Stitchy is not turned around there. But the problem is that phone number, like I called them at like around like 6 or 7. And the problem is that 1-800 number that she gave me was the only hours were Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. So I was like, okay, well, that's not going to work. So I call back the, the Disney vacation, the 407 number. That's like the vacation helpline or whatever, the one that's, if you go on your My Disney Experience page and you scroll all the way down and there's a phone number there, that one. So I called again and, spoke to someone. Her name is Wendy, by the way. Shout out to you, Wendy, because like you did really everything you could. You truly did, and I appreciate you. She again looked up my information. I told her what was going on. I gave her all the information. And so she looked up the tracking, contacted her team, did everything that she could, and got the same answer. But she gave me this 877 number that she thought had longer hours. And then I said, she gave me some other options. She's like, well, if that number doesn't work, then you can call Monday. And, if they're not open till Monday, you can call Monday and you can get it sorted out. And she told me what the options were. And she's like, or you can call the Postal Service. Now we know that this is going. Or you can call the Postal Service to try and get them to reroute it or stop it. So you can get it in time before your trip. Because like York isn't really that far for us. So we could technically go. I mean, it's a hike, but like not that much of a hike. So we could like technically drive there if we had to. But the problem is there was nothing that could be done because it had left York already and we don't know where it is. So I basically wasted most of my evening in a holding queue on the phone between Disney and the Postal Service. But basically now what I got to do with these Magic Bands is call back on Monday, see what I can do to either like get it refunded or I have two options because this is Wendy again told me, she's like, well, if you can't reach the Postal Service and you have to call Monday, this is what's going to happen. They're like, you're going to kind of go through the same thing. And, she told me that either they'll just refund you completely, easy peasy back to the card that was used, which is fine. Or they can give you'll keep the Magic Bands will still send and they'll be voided, and so like they'll basically just be keepsakes when they do eventually get to you, but you'll also get the credit that you spent on the Magic Bands to get new ones at the front desk. So yeah, it's interesting. I like, again, I don't know. It's been a rough time. It was interesting. So just dealing with all of that today, and kind of stressful because I mean, now we have magic bands from our other trip, but I don't know. We have my brother's girlfriend going, and she doesn't go as often as we do. So like, occasionally she'll join us on a trip, and she happens to be going for this January one. So, but I don't know if she has a magic band or not. So, but I think she's supposed to be coming over, like, if she's not here yet, soon. So I'll find that out. But anyway, that's probably what's going to happen. I'm a little sad because I ordered these magic bands. Like, I got my dad one, like a Disney dad, my mom a Disney mom one, because those were some of the new pre-arrival exclusives that came out. I got myself the Happily Ever After one, and I got my brother, I can't remember which one I got him. It might have been a Mandalorian or it was probably a Mandalorian or a Star Wars related one. And I think I got Bridget like this like Minnie Mouse one that I thought she would really like. So yeah, it's okay. I understand these things happen, and there's not much that, if it's once Disney ships it, like if the Postal Service messes up, the Postal Service messes up. So it's just like, but it's just kind of unfortunate. So like, I wish that, maybe they had thought about, oh, like there's going to be shipping delays because of the situation, and maybe ship it express. But yeah, so just kind of be warned, you might experience this with your next trip. Now I know that there's, because magic bands are complimentary, like you're supposed to be able to use your phone for all the same things that you were supposed to use for magic bands in 2021, but I don't think everything's working yet. So just, if you have a trip coming up in the early parts of this year, you might just want to keep a close eye on your magic bands and maybe call them before they ship to see if they can express ship it.
I couldn't hear what you...
Sorry, Siri thought I was talking to me. Oh, hey, David. I think I heard they're not going to ship magic bands anymore because of this reason. That's possible. I haven't heard that. So David, what I heard was that they are, they're not complimentary anymore, but you can still get them, at least right now. I think they're being phased out, but because the app isn't like where it's supposed to be, I think they're still doing them, because like there was still an option for me, like even for the part of the split stay, the Saratoga Springs part of the reservation, I could still select magic bands and get them at the discounted price. But they're just not complimentary anymore. So but yeah, I can understand why they would just phase them out completely now because of the shipping, especially now with the situation, and who knows how long it's going to continue. I can see why they would want to do that. So that would make sense. But yeah, it's been interesting. Why not just buy them there? Because it's cheaper. Because it's $5, like for instance, if you want to get one of the colored ones, it's $5 versus $14.99. And like, if you want one of those like limited edition, like, or one of those pre-arrival exclusives, you're talking like, again, $10 difference. So instead of like $30 or $35, it's like $20. Yeah, exactly. That's why. But I don't know. The one thing I wish that they could do is that, which actually this might be the smarter tip for those of you who haven't ordered your bands yet, do it within the 5 to 9 day range, because which I mean, I know seems a little close to the trip, but the reason being is because then you can have those magic bands sent to your resort and not your home. So that might be the way to do it for those of you who might not have a smartphone and still need magic bands to access Walt Disney World completely. Or if, again, if you just like having a magic band and like the convenience of that and don't want to rely on your phone the entire time like that, I would recommend having them sent to your resort, not to your home. Which I wish I had thought of, but it was too late because it was before 30 days. So I didn't have the option to switch it, but that's okay. Anyway, lesson learned. So yep, that's my story. But anyway, it was fun opening socks. Yay, Cornish Pixies. So we still got 4 more days of this. Again, 4 days till I leave. So the last live will be an early morning one. So totally understand for those of you who won't be able to catch the one. I get it. I'm not a morning person either. But anyway, so yeah, regardless of that, I know like the cast members are doing a great job. And I appreciate that one who did the best that she could to help me on the phone. So yeah, just, remember to be nice to cast members, whether it's on the phone or in person. Just be nice to them, because there's, sometimes only so much they can do to help, and they really are trying to help you and, make your vacation the best experience possible. And make sure to thank them too, because they've been working the ones that are still working are working some pretty crazy hours. So make sure that you thank a cast member next time you go to Disney or any Disney property. Yeah, well, I think that's going to be it. So, because I have to do some things before my long day of rehearsals tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you, whether you're watching this now or watching it in post. Make sure that you hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and make sure that you select all notifications so we never miss a live or a new video. Hey, howdy, hey, thanks. I thought it was good advice too. Hey, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for subscribing. Anyway, yeah. Also, if you want to, feel free to follow me on Instagram at Wayfinding with Emma. That is at Wayfinding_with_Emma, and that is in the description below. Also, if you didn't know, I am on a new show now on Sunday nights with WDW News Today. It is called Pressing Issues. We go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, the panelists that we do have, we're all rotating, so I won't be on every single Sunday. However, I am on this Sunday, the 10th, right before I go. So, right before I go to Walt Disney World. So, feel free to check it out. We're going to be chatting about some Disney news stories for the week. I don't know which ones yet. I'll probably find out on Sunday, since, there's always new things coming out. Lots of new information at one time. But yeah, feel free to check it out on Sunday. I'll be on there with some of my good friends. So we're gonna be having a good time chatting about some things. So hopefully you'll join us in the YouTube chat as well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and ring the bell. Anyway. All right, y'all. Stay magical. And remember, there's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.